Picture this, December 2025, and you achieved all the goals you had this year. You bought your mother a car, you bought your father a car, you bought yourself everything. You have the body you dreamed of, you have a wife or a girlfriend, everything is perfectly organized. You have a business, you have a nice environment, good people with you, and everything is nice. No matter what you're doing, you have to have a plan. The best people, the most interesting and inspiring people out there, like David Goggins, Elon Musk, even 50 Cent, all these people that are very inspiring to you, got a plan or had a plan to make it. So without a plan, you are a nobody, because you spread your ideas, yourself, and all the actions you want to take into many things at once. But that's the wrong way. You have to have a plan. And I'm going to show you the master plan for your 2025 goals, for you to become the best version of yourself. Before I explain to you how to become the best version of yourself, I have to talk about New Year's resolutions, because I don't believe in that shit. I know that you waited the last 5 days, 6 days to start right now, and now you're at YouTube and looking at a new video that explains you how to become the best version of yourself, how to become rich and do this and that. But you wasted 5 days. Still, now I'm going to give you the plan how to be and become the best version of yourself. But you have to change your mindset before even start to making a plan, because you will never be consistent if you always change your mindset into thinking that there has to be a new event, movie, or anything that comes out that changes your life. Your life changes in here. So start to change your mindset, set your mind right, and then take action. For an example, me, I was very depressed at the night of the New Year's, because I just realized that I did not achieve a fraction of the goals that I want to achieve. Not only this year, but long term. That's why I could not just celebrate it with the family, because I knew that there was more for me. And that's the mindset you should have. I don't give a fuck if you made 10K, if you have a fit body, if you did achieve anything right now. Strive for more, always. Let's begin with this master plan right now. You see, step 1 is your why. And I always talk about the whys, because it's very important before you're even thinking about your goals or taking action or making a plan. What is the reason for you to become the best version of yourself? What is your why? For some people that are scrolling on the internet, on TikTok, and seeing people with Lambos, nice girls, they think, yeah, I want to get girls, that's why I have to make money now. I want the attention from other people, I want to be the guy with money, and that's why I have to make money now. That's why I want to be somebody, because I see everybody else doing it. But what is your why? What is your reason? Go deep into it. And go to the struggle, go to the pain. Rewind your whole history, your bloodline, what your parents been through, what you've been through, the bullying, the people that laugh at you. Put your ego away and accept that you are a nobody right now. Because only when you are a nobody, you can build up yourself and think about the past. Think about the shit you've been through. For me personally, I was fat. I was bullied in the school. Nobody respected me. Even my parents wasn't always there. This pain that I've been through is the reason for me to be the best version of myself. It's the reason for me standing here and make videos for myself and for other people to be inspired. What is your why? Go deep into it. Be detailed. Give yourself 3, 2, 4, 5, 6 hours with it. Take 2 weeks. Because if you have a strong why, you will be consistent. Another thing with your why is that you not only have to have a good why. So, yeah, I want to be rich because I want to give my mother something back. No. Have bad whys. So the best thing you can do is have 5 good and 5 bad whys. Trust me. Why? Because sometimes for us in humanity, we are more often motivated by the bad things in life. Because if you only think about, yeah, you know, my circumstances right now are very good and I want to be a millionaire in 5 years. If you not achieve it, everything is good. But think about the bad thing. What does happen if you are not doing this or that? If you're not going to the gym, you're going to be fat, you're going to be homeless, you're going to be a piece of shit, nobody going to respect you, nobody loves you, not your mother, not your father, not your siblings, you're never going to get a wife, this whole society, other men going to laugh at you. All the people and the classmate you had will see you down there and everybody will be right about you. That's pain, and we only get better by pain. It's just like a diamond. A diamond goes through pressure and heat. for us pain to be built. Be a diamond. Step number 2 is goals. Write down your goals. How and what goals? What is the best version of yourself? That's the question you have to ask yourself. Not my version, not the version of what people tell you. You don't have to be a multimillionaire with yachts and 20 bitches. What is your best version of yourself? Do you want to be a swimmer, a fighter, a basketball player? Do you see yourself as an NBA player? That's my best version of myself. What is your best version of yourself? That's the question you have to ask yourself before you start to write down goals for other people. Write down your goals, because you will only be consistent if you're really striving for your goals and not for what other people want you to be. Just because your mother told you that you need money right now, you don't have to be a doctor, because that's not your way. Do it for them, but do it for yourself, because only when you put yourself over your family, you can put your family over yourself. That's very important to understand. You have to be strong, you have to be capable, you have to be there for them, but you can only be that if you are that man. You only become that man if you're focused on yourself. Focus on yourself by enjoying and embracing the pain until the focus is on you and you're proud of yourself. Because only when you're proud of yourself, you are happy. Stop chasing happiness. That's very important. So if you now identify your goals, you're going to write it down. What are my long-term goals? So what I want to achieve in the next 3, 4, 5, 10, 20 years. And what are my short-term goals to get there? Because you can only be consistent if you understand that the things I'm doing right now, like changing my body in 6 weeks into a 4-pack, is benefiting my long-term goal. Stop thinking so short. Stop thinking only, yeah, next year I want to be rich and then it's done. Then I will have new goals. No. You're going to write down your goals for the next 10 years right now and then work on it. Because you already knew January 2025 what you have to do to be that man in 10 years. Do not wait, but work on it right fucking now. Step number 3. I'm always talking about being a superhero, because that's the way. A superhero is somebody that did also go through pain, just like the villain. But he do not want other people to go through that pain too. But the villain is a very weak guy, because he just wants other people to feel the pain that he is feeling. That's everything but a masculine or strong man. That's very weak, arrogant, and selfish. But you, to become a superhero, you need someone to fight against. You don't need to compare yourself to other people because they got other circumstances. But you can compare yourself with you, with yourself. So your villain is nobody but you. How are you going to create that villain? You're going to write down what your villain does every fucking day, no matter how he feels, and what you have to do as a superhero to defeat him. Think about it. In the next 3 months, next year, you have a fight against that villain. Same circumstances, same clothes, same body right now. Everything is the same parents, same money, same debt, same depressions, same mental thoughts. But the difference is that he does what he has to do. So write down what the villain, so you, what he has to do to become the best version of yourself. So if you say, me, next year my goal is to go to the gym every fucking day because I want to get it, your villain does it no matter what. Write down, my villain goes to the gym every fucking day. My villain goes and approach 3 to 5 women every fucking day. My villain is good to his parents. My villain does meditation. My villain does stretch himself and read a book every fucking day. My villain does this and that. That's step number 1. What does your villain, what you could do that makes him better than you? Because then you write it down on a paper, put it on a wall, stand up and see what your villain does. You hear your alarm ringing and you want to sleep again. You want to press that button, but then you think about your villain. Oh fuck, he's going to wake the fuck up. It's you. It's not somebody that has good parents, good money, good this. No, it's you against you. You are your villain. Step number 2 is you're not only going to write down what your villain does to become the best version of yourself, but also write down what your villain looks like, because it's the best version of yourself. How does your villain look? So you're going to write down how you want to look. Think about it. Your villain is going to the gym every day. He has a good body. Your villain take care of his health. He looks good. He approaches women. He has that walk. He has that confidence. All the things that you could change right now without money, just with the mental toughness and the mindset. How is your villain? It's you. Just think about that. and write it down, because now you have somebody that you fight against, and it's not other people, it's not your classmate, it's not this and that, because never compare yourself. That's what I had to realize. I had to realize that I could never compare myself to other people, because I do not know what they've been through, or I do not know how much money they had. You know, in the school there were always these classmates that had that money, that already came with a car, and I could not do my driver's lessons because of my ill father. That's the difference. But people from the outside only see he has a car, he has no car, and nobody gives a fuck about you. So don't cry about it. Don't say, it's not fair, this life is not fair. No, work on it. Do what you have to do and fight against you, because your villain also had that problem with that driver's license. You know, my villain is me. He could also not do that. You know what he did? He did to make his money, bought his own driver lessons, and be the best version of himself. This is your villain. You fight against you. So it's very easy to fight against him. Step number 4, make a plan. Now you know why you want to do this. You know your goals, and you have a villain. And by you writing down what your villain does every day, you already made your plan. Think about it. You know what your villain does when he does it, what you want to do if you think about it. So now you just have to write down the plan that your villain does every day, combined with the goals and the why you have. It's very easy to write down your plan. Focus on one thing. You know what focus even means? Focus means focus on one course until success. That's what you have to do. Be consistent with one thing. And now you're thinking, oh, but my villain does this and this and this and this, and I want to be rich, I want to be handsome, I want to be jacked, I want to make money, I want to have a wife. Relax. Everything is combined. If you are now focused 6 months on just making money, you will go to the gym. Why? Because by going to the gym, being healthier, approach women, being more confident, you will make more money. That's why if you focus on your business, you still have to manage and balance going to the gym, dating women, being this and that. Because only then you make more money. You see, everything is combined. Everything is circle. So don't be stressed just because you think, oh no, I have to do this and this. Say you focus on your money. Focus on your business. You write down, I have to do this and this and this, just like your villain does. And then still find the time to go to the gym, because you know, for me to make more money, I have to be confident. How do I get confident? By approaching women, by being more masculine, by going to the gym. Now you have your plan. Now you have your circle. Now you find the balance between doing this and that. You see, everything is planned out, but you have to have a plan. Step number 5 is take action. Cut all the things we're talking about before. It does not matter if you do not take action. Why? It's better to have no plan and go to the gym, starting some business and taking action, than having a full plan, overthinking, writing down and write this and that and this and that. You know, I know so many people that show me that I got like this big of notebooks and notes that are writing every fucking day, but they do nothing. Because taking action is everything, no matter what. Even if you got no plan, take action is better than doing nothing. It's better than having a plan and take no action. Combined, you are a beast. And that's what you want to be. You have to have energy and want to be a beast. Everybody say, why you got so much power in your videos? Why you screaming? Why you always that motivated? Because I got energy. That's the normal behavior for a man of 22. You have to have that energy. I'm not 80 years old sitting here like, you know, you have to do this and this is the plan. Shut the fuck up. You have to have that energy. I could run, I could fight right now. This is the energy you want to have. You want to have the energy? Do the plan. Drink your coffee, make fasted cardio, and be the best version of yourself. Do your videos. Spread your personal brand. Do something. Back to the take action point. It's very important to just do it. How can you take action? By not overthinking. How can you not overthink? By having a plan. Because if you always overthink, you're just not confident and not sure in the things you want to do. Because you don't believe in yourself. You see, before you make money, before you start to take action, before you start to overthink, set your mind. Setting your mind is just for another video, but it's very important to know why are you doing this, and to put your ego away and realizing that you are a nobody right now, and that it is okay to be a nobody, because only then you can rise. Because now you're just overthinking because you think what other people think about you. And you only think that because of your ego. Because you think, yo, I'm Jeffrey, I'm Jason, I'm Sam, and the people at work know me like this, and I'm this because what? Because why? Because people told you so? Because you're born that way? Because you are from this and that? You're from nothing. We're all just humans. And you can only rise up and evolve when you realize that you are a nobody and you can be whoever you want to be. That's very important to understand. So stop overthinking and make a plan for who you want to be. Create your villain. Your villain is just who you want to be, if you be honest. Your villain is somebody that, if you want to be a swimmer that swims every day, if you want to be a runner that runs every day, if you want to be a multimillionaire that does the things that a multimillionaire does. So it's just you, but the version of you that got some bolts, that is just the man. Stand up and be a man and do the things you have to do to become a man. And a very important masculine trait is to do not give a fuck about what other people think about you, having your own opinion, and do what you have to do to feed your family and become the best version of yourself. So take action right now. Step number 6, be consistent. I already talked about that, but being consistent is everything. No matter what you want to achieve in this life, if you're not consistent, you will achieve nothing. But how to be consistent? Back to the villain. What does the villain every day, the small habits that makes him consistent? Even though you don't do everything all day, if you have small steps, just like waking up at 6 a.m., taking a walk, doing your meditations, you got like 20 things on your list. If you're doing the best habits of it, like 10, you're being consistent with it. It's about the small habits. Consistency is not about thinking about the big thing. You have to think small to get the big thing. That's why you have to have a long-term vision, but fill your day with small goals, with small habits, because only habits are changing our lives. The last step and the next tip for you is to change your environment. You have to cut out all the noises by thinking about who you want to be, your goals. What is the best version of yourself? But by having the environment you are in right now, it's very hard to even think about the best version of yourself. Why? Because your mother comes and tells you that you are this, your siblings are coming and tells you that you are this, your ugly ass friends come to you and tell you that you are this because they are just smokers, do nothing with their life, smoking weed all day, drinking alcohol, and want you to join the next party. You have to change your environment. It's better to be a lonely lion than to be hanging around with hundreds of sheeps who are doing nothing with their life. So for a longer time, you have to be lonely. But if you know what you want to do in this life, it's nice to be lonely. You're finding yourself. You're finding inner peace by analyzing your thoughts. And you're just scared of your thoughts because you don't know who you are. And that's why I say you are a nobody. Because if you're always thinking you're this and that, you are very scared of going deep into your mind and analyzing your thoughts and thinking, oh shit, that's who I am. I'm just a scared piece of shit, a nobody. I'm fat. There's a reason for other people to bully me. I'm a nobody. And I tell you right now, many people like 25, 30 years old, they do not want to realize that shit. I know it's hard, but only then you can live. Because many people are living a life without never knowing who they are, who they truly are. And that's just sad, because when you're 80 years old, you're going to sit in your bed. You're going to think about all the things you could be. 5 ghosts are coming around your bed, talking to you. One of them is a basketball pro. One of them is a pro fighter. One of them is a multimillionaire. One of them is just a successful person in life. And all these ghosts are going to talk to you and ask you, why did you not achieve the goals? Why did you not pursue your life? Why did you not just become the best version of yourself? And you're going to answer it with, because I was scared. Because people distracted me, because other people, and even in your last breathing moment, you're going to push your control. You're going to push your responsibilities as a man, and you're going to push your control over your own life into other people's hand, even in your last breathing moment. Take responsibility now. It does not matter how old are you. Be the best version of yourself now. Take action now. It does not matter if other people are 20 years old and already multimillionaires. You versus you versus your villain. Focus on you and become the best version of yourself. And just like I said, there will be a lonely time period because you cannot just change your environment and hang around multimillionaires if you are a nobody. That's okay. You don't need to hang with them right now. Build up yourself lonely. Lonely hours, lonely nights, lonely days. That's okay. Lonely in your mind. Because when you're prepared, when you're ready, you can meet your wife. You can meet a new best friend or somebody that is ready for you to be better. You can meet new friends. You can change your environment and meet new people only if you're mentally healthy. If you want to change your life right now, you could have a free call with me where we can talk about all these topics and all these steps in a free call. So just book your call. And if you want to be the best version of yourself and find like-minded men, because that's my mission. Why am I doing all of this? It's not only because of money. Yes, it is because of money. I'm not going to lie to you. Everybody just wants to make their money. That's real. But I know that I got a bigger purpose, and that is to make men better, bring back masculinity, and build a community of like-minded men. So if you want to join that community, click the second link in the bio and become the best version of yourself right now. Become a masculine warrior. That's the mission you have to have.